The Chehalem Mountain-Bald Peak Fire has burned around 2,000 acres. This one's burning near Newburgh. It's prompted both evacuations in Yamhill and Washington counties. Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue says this is not under control or contained, but they have been making progress. Let's get outside to our Fox 12's Drew Reeves. He joins us now live in Newburgh tonight with a look at the impacts that this fire is having. Drew?
Yeah, down here in the valley, you can see just how much smoke that this fire is producing. And I can tell you that just in the time that we have been sitting out here, this smoke has only gotten worse and worse. You can just continue to see it billowing up into the sky. Crews have multiple roads out here in the area blocked off. Firefighters are trying to get an upper hand, but you might be able to hear it. The winds are still very strong out in this area. I spoke to one woman who did have to leave her home behind last night and told me for hours she didn't even know that this fire was happening. It was an ominous morning as thousands woke up to billowing smoke in the sky from the Chehalem Mountain-Bald Peak wildfire.
It's really scary.
The fire has prompted evacuations for homes in both Washington and Yamhill County. Melissa Burr says she and her family packed up and left last night, but for a long time didn't even know a fire had sparked.
I was having dinner with my husband and our friend, and he just called me and said, "Hey, Mel, there's a fire. It looks like it's pretty close to your house."
She says neighbors told her they were being given orders to evacuate their homes, though she says her family never got that call.
It was hard to know what to do, but in that case, you just be conservative and just leave.
So they came here to the Stoller family estate where Melissa has worked for 17 years and spent the night in their family trailer. This morning, Air 12 flew over the fire, capturing the flames, scorching trees and brush. Several evacuation and comfort shelters have been set up at nearby churches.
Within about 45 minutes, we had turned what was our normal gym facility, worship center, into just that, an evacuation center.
Forrest Reinhardt is the executive pastor at Northwest Christian Church and says after spending 20 years in Southern California, he knew what to do in this situation.
I know what it's like to have to get ready and have to live with the unknown and the tension.
And while Melissa and her family wait to hear if they can go back home anytime soon, she says she's grateful to have her family, her pets, and her safety.
It just kind of puts things a bit into perspective of like what priorities are and stuff like that. So I'm trying not to panic. It doesn't help anything at this point, and just kind of be practical and all that kind of stuff.
And the Washington County Fairgrounds is now helping families displaced by this fire. They're also accepting animals. People who live out in this area tell me that the safety of animals and livestock is a big concern. Reporting live in Newburgh, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.